Okay, so if you haven't already guessed, we're here and we're at the Nash Trade Show. Me and Luke have been like two little kids all the way up here. We're absolutely buzzing to get around this show. We're going to go meet Dan and he's going to do us a sort of a whistle-stop tour, show us a few new products. Super excited, so let's get on with it.
Hi guys, welcome. I'm going to show you around a little bit. First things first, we're going to have a look at the new reels from Nash. Follow me. Obviously, we've done scope reels, we've done dwarf reels in the past. You know, we updated those scope reels with those 8,000 size last trade show. This trade show, we've got 3 new reels to show you. They are the LR range of reels. It's more particularly designed at a casting reel, something to use on your 12-foot rods, but they come in 3 sizes. We have what is like a baby big pit, 6,000 size, something which is a bit more all-round in an 8,000 size, and then we've got the long range version with the extended spool here in a 10,000 size. They've all got line-friendly line clips. That 10,000 size has a extended spool, and they're all super slow oscillation, so you get a lovely line lay, and they're all finished with that nice blue Nash detailing. None of them are going to break the bank, super affordable reels, but yeah, check out more details on our website for more information about them. Follow me, we're going around, no, we're going this way, let's go this way next. Nothing really new with the TT, the Nash TT. As you can see at the end, the buy 2 get 1 free from Instant Action will be coming back. We've got a new range of PVA, which is really interesting, but as you're all CARPologists, you would have seen the video with Finley about that, so I don't need to go into any information. Something a little more exciting is the new range of scope clothing. There is going to be 2 ranges. For now, we're launching one. There'll be a summer one coming out later in the year, but for now, we've got more of a winter range of clothing, which has got loads of items in. Alan Blair himself took a lot of time making this absolutely perfect. Get out of my shot. What are you doing? Get out of there. Can't get the staff. We've got this heavy duty smock here. Like I say, this stuff is super high end. It's really, really high quality. There's loads of little details Alan's gone into to get it absolutely perfect. It does have a mozzie mash front there. It's got a few different styles at the front for the collar as well. You can have it zipped right up, or you can unzip it and it gives you a bit more breathing room there. You can then also unpop it. Again, full of features. I'm not going to go into all of them. We've got the super CARPy chunky knit here, which, if you look as well, it's got like a soft lining rather than a fleece lining there. And then this one for me is really, really cool. It's the scope poncho. Very gnarly, looks like you're at a festival, but really, really practical. Something you can just stuff in your barrow. It all packs down into the pocket, and then it also doubles up as a barrow throw, or with these little eyelets here, you can pin it down and you can have a little tarp. You can quickly bang up, chuck all your stuff under there. So yeah, it's not just a poncho, it's got loads of different uses. There's a few other items there, but you're going to get bored of me saying it. Check the website. All the details will be on the Nash Tackle website. Follow me. Something our customers have always asked for as well is an overwrap for our Titan hides. So the Titan Hide Pros now come with overwraps. That's both in camo and standard. Going into a completely new market for Nash Tackle, we have boats. We've never done boats before. We're jumping into that market. We've got 3 available to start with, which is the 180 size, the 240 size, and the big boy, the 320. Packed full of features. They've got the kind of protected rubbing strips all the way around the edge. There's no gaps there and underneath here. So when you're coming into concrete banks or, well, anything that can damage the bottom of the boat, super protected. They've got the black oars, they've got fold-out decks. We've also got here the valves, so when you're taking on a little bit too much water, you can just drain it off. The 320 also comes with an optional air deck, so if you did want to make it that little bit sturdier, you can get an air deck for it as well. Other features in the Banklife range, we have the electric pump, and we also have a couple of motors. We've got them in a 45-pound and a 65-pound thrust. They've got 5 forward options, 3 reverse options, and they've also got a digital indicator of how much power you've got left in that battery. Once again, there's loads more information on the website. If you do want to go check that out, head over to nash.com. Okay, moving on, we now have the new Titan range. What we've tried to do is very similar to the hides. We've tried to make the range kind of mirror it. So now we've got the Titan T1 and T2, the Titan Pro T1 and T2, and the Titan Camo Pro T1 and T2. This is the Titan T1. We do have this in T2. It just comes in this green. The material's the same as the hides. You do not get a inner mesh capsule. It's very much a stripped out version. There's 2 vents in the back, and you also do get the ground sheet included with that one. The Titan Pro, like I say, these are both available in Camo and Camo Pro in T1 and in T2. These are kind of our all singing, all dancing, all guns blazing bivvies. I don't know if you're going to be able to see me here, but I'm going to go in. We've got 2 vents in the side, 2 vents in the back. The good thing about the vents here is you don't need to get out and go around to undo them or do them up. Everything can be accessed from inside the bivvy. And we've also got some pockets as well in the inner mesh capsule. Yes, that's right, the inner mesh capsule comes included. That whether you're home or abroad, it gives you loads of different door options no matter what the weather, but also it completely seals you in from any creepy crawlies or critters. And obviously we have it in a T2 size as well. It's the same as the others, it's just massive. Now, one of the main differences for these new Titans is the height. As you can see, they are a little bit taller than any Titans we've done before. We've got the hides, if you want something a little bit more compact. We've got the hide XL, which is a bit of that middle ground. Now, these are the big boys. These are something for someone who wants a bit more headroom, a bit more comfort. As you can see, this is a T2. I'm like 6'4", 6'8", something like that. No, I'm just under 6 foot, and you know, I'm right underneath it. I can walk in there without having to crouch down, dip down, which was the main goal for when we were making this new Titan range. Moving on again, we have the Basecamp Camo Pro Gazebo. This is a mega new system which has been designed mainly by Alan once again. You know, he loved taking the Basecamp away, especially with his family when he was going away on excursions, and we've just updated it to make it as good as we possibly can. There's going to be hundreds of features here, so once again, to really get the most out of it, check out our website, look at our social channels. I'm sure there'll be loads of information on it, but I'm going to give you a quick whistle-stop tour. The most striking thing is the new porch system. Before, we had the additional door kit where you'd put the door up and you'd put the new door, the additional door kit in. Now it becomes part of the system. It's standalone. You know, I would still use the guy ropes to make it real sturdy, but as you can see, it stands alone, but you don't need to use the door to become the porch. You can have a porch and loads of different door options, both a waterproof front and a mesh front, and that goes for the doors in the back as well. You can have a mesh door or a solid door. Moving on to the pods, unlike the old Basecamp where the pods attached onto the to the system, and that was that. We've designed these so you can not only choose how many you want, but you can also take them away completely if you wanted to. By that I mean, if you were there as a group and you decided you wanted to move for a day or move for a night, you can take that pod and that becomes a standalone bivvy if you need it. You can then zip up that door, or you can leave it open and you can take this away completely. You don't need to have that attached to the gazebo to use it. The other thing is you could also put it on the back if you need to, or just have one on the side. Another piece of feedback we received was they're too wide, they don't fit in enough swims. Well, now you can have one on the back, one on the side, depending on the size of the swim. Moving on to the Banklife range. A few new additions to the Banklife range. We've updated the cook stations and the bedside stations. We've added some of these organisers into the range, which, you know, slot underneath your bed or pack away in your van. Really, really handy. Multitude of uses. And we've got a few new chairs in the range as well. Similar to our current Banklife chair, this one's just a high back version. We've got 2 new moon chairs. The standard moon chairs are still in the range. These are the deluxe versions. They've got extendable legs and fold flat mud feet. And also we've got this waterproof cover for moon chairs as well. It does fit the old ones as well, but they don't really fit in bivvies too well if it starts raining. So you can now leave them outside, slap a cover on them. They're going to be sorted. And finally, we've got the high back lounger. It's a super luxurious chair. You know, if you're going somewhere like Rainbow or you're going on a holiday for 7 days, you're stuck in a swim, you can't be moving around everywhere. It's a super comfy chair to really, really enjoy your time on the bank. I think that's pretty much everything. We're going to go show you one more thing. It's part of the Siren range. Follow me around here now. Last thing to talk about for this trade show walk around is going to be the new R3 pluses. You know, last year we brought out the R4s, mid-season we brought out the R2s, we've now updated the R3s. The R3s were such a successful product for us. They're super reliable alarm. I absolutely love them. And now we've made a few additional changes to them, which I also think were essential changes. You know, with the R4s and the R2s coming out, they did need a few tweaks. And now I think they're a wicked alarm to keep up with the rest of them. What we have done, we've added the feature to be able to change your LED colours. That means you can have them all matching, or you can have different rods on different colours. Particularly for me, I like to do that if I'm fishing maybe one rod to a snag, or I'm fishing zigs on a rod. I'll change the colour to red, so I know if I even get a single beep on that, it's worth checking. Also compatible with our range of night glow bobbins and swing arms. Just like with the R4s, they light up when you get a beep. The sensitivity settings are the same. You know, you've got the speed sensing in them. There's 3 sensitivity settings there. There's also 4 volume settings and 5 different tone settings. Whew. That was a quick whistle-stop tour of the Nash Trade Show 2022. As I've been banging on about the whole video, please go and check our website out. There's going to be so much more information that I'm trying to remember off the top of my head while I'm running around here like a madman. So head to www.nashtackle.com for more information, or keep an eye on our social media channels where no doubt all of these products at some point are going to have a bit of a focus. Thank you for listening. I'll see you soon.